Angels. LF75 here, bringing you another day of Vampyr, the game where we, as the vampire, are trying to suck the breath out of London's life. Except we can't suck the lives of people because we're going for the pacifist trophy. But we were working on some side quests, getting some experience, learning a little bit about our powers. Today we're going to try and do a little bit more actual exploring and see how this game goes. Let's get started. Biggest complaint has been so far the amount of talking we have to do to actually get places. Like, I didn't expect that at first. My main complaint, though, is the load time, because I feel like it's loading all of London, which seems unnecessary, given there's probably a good chance I will never actually leave our general region right now. So we just woke up on our new day, and now we're going to see what awaits us. And hopefully some of our side quest people haven't died yet, since apparently that's a major thing we have to watch out for.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
I don't know where to get water. Oh, he had the things for bronchitis, colds. Oh, I gotta keep an eye on that guy, because he might have more recipes I need to make to heal people. Gives me a little bit more experience. Give me a lot more experience if I was eating people. Oh, I'm sorry, nurse. I didn't realize somebody was here.
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up!
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Yes, Doctor?
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always ends in disaster. I've witnessed many a colleague succumb to stimulants to fight exhaustion. Drugs were as deadly as bullets in the trenches.
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
Your dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
Exactly how bad is the supply situation here at Pembroke?
It really depends. Dr. Swansea deftly works his society contacts for monies, but with the quarantine, well, we're in God's hands.
That's all for now, Nurse Crane, thank you.
Now, I do have 2 side quests still available from yesterday, I believe. Okay, they do still exist. Which I gotta steal the reports, which I did just unlock a stealth ability, so I'm gonna hope that we can use that, because the guys that were near it were pretty strong. So, we'll see if that works. And then these guys just need me to go to the pharmacy. Did find a few interesting side stories so far. Like finding out that Pippa is married to the arms dealer. We do know that there's a lot of fighting going over using new technology in this day and age. Technology in the loosest sense.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, so let's... Alright, I think what I'm going to do for now, because I don't think I had any side quests still floating around at the time, is let's see if we can go steal those things.
Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable
Right, he's the arms dealer. Oh, I only have 11 shillings. That's nothing. Alright.
Just a dozen years or so.
Good evening, Dr. Timmons.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
See, like I said, I'm pretty sure I talked these guys all out last stream.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me.
Like I said, it was a little bit of a time sink, but I think now that I've already done it with a lot of people, I think we'll be better. I know there's a few people I still need to talk to in there, like the priest, but I kind of want to do this quest first. I think this is the morgue. No, this is the back alley again. See if they were going the right way. Nope, completely opposite direction. My bad. There we go. Now I remember that was the bridge I had to cross. Welcome back to Whitechapel. So as long as my stamina is working, I can run by these guys. Oh gosh, I gotta wait 50 seconds.
Not a good place for a stroll. Last warning.
Crud. I didn't realize that, because I would have fought the guys out front, because I know the guys out front are easier to kill. That was my bad. As far as I know, death doesn't take away, like, time. Like I said, the load times are the biggest concern with this game. It wouldn't be so bad if I didn't die so much, because I'm so weak right now. Sorry, I just got an important work email. I need to send a grade to someone. Give me 1 second. Try this again. If I recall, there was a save point Oh, I think that's the problem. Really gotta work better on my lock-on system. Give me that. Why am I locked onto him? No! I don't know why I locked onto that guy all of a sudden. I think I might have tried to move the camera and just moved my target altogether. Getting there. Still learning, but getting there. Don't want to go that way because I remember there was being a really strong feral guy over there. Alright, let me look for controls real quick, see if I can get the lock on better. Oh, I think I'm in the wrong section. There we go. Gameplay. Controls. Sense is that. That's what I messed up. I was pushing the left stick in. Right stick is the lock on. Not him. Can I not lock on if I'm not in combat? Ow. Jeez. This game is very heavy on the dodging. I gotta remember it's circle because I keep pushing X as well, which is killing me. Wish I could distract that guy.
It's one of them! This one of them!
Heal, heal. There we go. Like I said, I know these guys are low rank, so if I can get them, I'm going to go into that base so I can be a little bit closer. Actually, while I'm here, what do I need to level up my weapons? Thought I already leveled... Okay, I did already level that up. Wait, can I level... No, it says either or. Okay. So I need common handle. And then more aluminum. Okay. What do you need? Oh, I can get that leveled up too. Okay, what's the difference between that and that? Oh, this is heavier on stun. Got it. So if I see somebody big that I don't think I can kill right away, I should use that to stun. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm assuming the guns, I just don't have the stuff to upgrade them right now. Ooh, I got some springs. I just need some trigger. Yep, they both need trigger. Okay. Except they don't actually have bullets. Okay. Have some ideas. Don't want to sleep, because if I do, it might prevent the mission from happening. Waiting to strike.
Steady, boy! You roll up! I'm killing!
Nope. Heal. What just happened? Why didn't it use the claw? Did I miss? Oh, he hit me back. Trying to see if there's a way to handle the load screens. But obviously with me being on console, I'm sure that doesn't help.
It's one of them! I'll send you back in a fucking grave!
Come on. That takes care of him. Oh, you are getting it, buddy. You and your freaking crossbow. Crap, they heard me. Wait, what did I just do? Oh no, what did I just do? So help me if those guys respawn. Where am I?
This is despicable.
Oh dear. Heal. Really? Oh my gosh. I need a block! This game's heavier on dodging than blocking. Actually, I should probably eat that rat this time. Where is he? I don't think blunt object's gonna help me right now. Oh gosh, I fell. Whoa!
The damn strangers are attacking me!
working on it. How do I get back up there? Oh, there we go. And I shot the camera. Get off me! Do I really want to be eating this thing's neck? Oh my gosh, that was almost bad. What is this, a base of operations? Alright, I think I killed them all. Petition letter. Mr. Bates must stop. For months, for years maybe, Cadigan Bates has been exploiting us. If Mr. Bates must be stopped. If we had more money or proper jobs, we would never rent any of his extortionate flats. Mr. Bates must stop. We all know what's revolting solution he proposes to the women who can't pay their weekly rent. Mr. Bates must stop. Let's meet him together soon and demand for an immediate change. That must be somebody that's here. Go in his bags for goods. I'll take those shillings.
What happened? Who are you?
It's
I just
all right,
saved your life, sir.
You're safe now.
A fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking
Wow.
savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Oh, good. Hey, Vicky, how are you doing? Okay, so he's in Whitechapel, and he's got a cold. Wonder how I was supposed to know that he was lost. Good thing I found him. I still got 2 more people to find in the hospital. And apparently there's a lot in the docks I can go back and find later. I'm getting tired since it's the middle of the week for me. In terms of work, like we do, I'm doing 4 days non-stop of teaching. I've got exams to grade, but I'm streaming instead because that takes
You
precedence.
had better return to Whitechapel without delay. It will be safer there.
Safety isn't really an issue in Whitechapel.
I'm glad I accidentally entered this room. I came into this building by accident. Great, now I wonder what other buildings I need to check out. Hopefully the no-kill trophy is just for me not killing people myself. Because if it's making sure nobody dies, now that's going to be a little bit crazy.
I believe I'm doing this.
Look, Jonathan, we need the extra blood. Alright, we've got our stealth technique. Let's see if we can sneak in and steal those documents on our crazy lady. Oh, wait. That's not the right way to go. I don't even remember the name of the crazy lady. It isn't too hot for us, though, today. I think there's been a little bit of rain. Oh, crap, they respawned. Of course they respawned.
Burn it, boys!
Blood. Alright, now for the fun time. Oh, don't tell me I can't open the gate while in that mode. Alright, so we're going to wait 45 seconds. So we open the gate, go into stealth mode, run in there, get the documents, because those guys are way too strong for me. Got it. We got this. Alright, here we go. Figured there was going to be at least one guy in here. Let's hope his friends didn't hear me. Ha! Let's get these documents and get out of here. Sir, having observed the Pembroke Hospital for 2 weeks now, we can confirm vampire activity there. First, we now have proof of the presence of a female leech inside the hospital. The beast is clever. She acts like a mental patient to hide her true unholy condition. I personally seeked inside the hospital and heard the creature whining about her need for blood since her body was decaying. But it gets worse. The administrator of the Pembroke Hospital is Dr. Swansea. According to our team leader, Amanda Tilton, who died yesterday in a fight against a skull by the canal, he may be a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. If that's true, then there may be something big going on at the Pembroke. Maybe they even a nest of vampires, protected by those bloody traitors of the Stole. We don't know what to do, but we are convinced you better come quickly with reinforcements and heavy gear. Ooh. Well, it's a little bit better than what we currently have. But then again, the one I have can't be leveled up. I'll take it. Steak. The Great Hunt. Hail to our fallen comrades. Hail to our fallen comrades. Hail to the bravery, for we prevailed. The guard prevailed, my brothers. We hunted them down, the enemies of mankind, hidden in the dark tunnels of the modern cities. We found them in their nests and dens, and they perished. We brought the fires of battle to the blackest pits. Never had such large-scale war been engaged by mortals against immortals. Remember this victory, my brothers, for it seals and proves our methods. Never sleep, never surrender, never give up. Yes, my brothers, our method is good, and England is safer tonight thanks to you. Thanks to those of us bitten and killed by the enemy, or our trembling hand when they turned against us. Do not tremble, my brothers, do not doubt. I cry tonight for the fallen comrades. I cry for I'm an old man who finally saw my goal accomplished as I lived my last years on this earth. The Guard of Priwen is only half a century old, and we have already accomplished much more than the traitors of St. Paul in half a millennium. This was our first great hunt. Let them leeches who survived our wrath remember we won't stop. Hey, I just picked up bullets. Oh, because we're in, okay. There we go. Thelma, that was her name. Now the fun part. Getting out. Man, I'm finding a lot of pills. And shotgun shells now. I feel like I need to kill them. That was almost bad.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them!
Really? Whew! We did it! I knew I just needed some kind of technique to get through that part yesterday. Like a true vampire, being stealthy for the win. Alright, so I got those pill boxes. Do those help with anything? Oh, look at that. The pills can be turned into stuff. Look at that. Alright, so I know the one guy I found has a cold. I need treatment for fatigue. Okay, let's look at the hospital right now, because that's where we're at. I don't know where Clay Cox is. And then the other oh, that's right, that's the patient that has fatigue. Okay. Alright, so we need 2 for fatigue. 3 for fatigue, because I think there was the one guy, yeah, the drunk also is fatigued. So 3 for fatigue and 1 for a cold. And 1 for a cold. I'm actually being a doctor! Here, have some drugs. See? Doctor. And they're back.
He's mine! I'll take it!
Wait, the pistol only stuns? Nice try. Blood shield. Well, if the pistol only stuns, why on earth would I... Oh, gosh. I guess it's stunning at a distance as opposed to stunning with the, I guess that works? Alright, so I gotta find Clay. I've got the fatigue potion for the guy later.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
I don't think I have anything else to say to you right now. I do not.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
Hello, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Here, have some medicine.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Make your blood extra juicy for me. Fresh blood.
How painful is your...
So painful, I'd rather.
I have to go now, sir. But don't...
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh, come on, I just healed him.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I don't think I had anything else to say to the doctors. I think I took care of all that for the time being.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah, there's you out here. You got anything good for me? Okay, with all the loading time, why on earth do I need to load all of a sudden just to talk to the doctor here?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Like I said, it's my biggest issue with this
Please
game.
show me what you have to sell. Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can...
And it's not letting me skip dialogue now that it loaded it. Ooh, opium. I mean... Video game. Video game. Oh, I don't have any junk to sell? Grease. I feel like there's no point to selling the making supplies unless, you know, you've already healed everybody in the whole game. Oh, it said there was somebody I hadn't met yet. There you... Wait, they're outside? You're recovering. There's Milton. Talked with those two already. What on earth is that? Hello, sir. Can I not talk to you? Why can't I talk to you? That's awkward. Almost as awkward as that big pit of blood sitting there. Why do I feel like I missed a side quest or something?
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'd stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
What was that about? Okay, so those big pits must mean there's cutscenes I can do that I don't want to miss. Got it. Let me talk to this guy! Well, darn. Alright, you're healthy, you're healthy. Oh, there's Clyde. Hello. Oh gosh, is he peeing?
Dr. Reed, still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
What's wrong with
Oh, this guy's pleasant. Maybe I should have eaten
That bastard
him.
you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude.
Yeah, I should have eaten him.
How is your hospitalization?
This is just...
Was he being racist there
Do you
since
ever
the
think
guy
about
is
that
black?
poor
I'm trying to figure that out.
saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
So tempting. So tempting.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
Oh yeah, this guy's a real peach.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
The police may be slow, but they will find you eventually.
Well, how come you didn't turn me in then? Nah, Doc, I figure you have something to hide so you can't ask the coppers for help.
Oops.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
The police may be slow, but they will find
Oh gosh. So now I can never do that one. Okay, got it.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Okay, so I might not be able to finish everybody's things if I don't do the right branching dialogue. Got it. Good to know. Really tempted. Really tempted.
Is this supposed to be an hospital? A pigsty?
Well, I know who's the first person I'm meeting when I start this game's second playthrough. Oh, that's night shift. Okay. Alright, so let's... Oh yeah, I gotta talk to her still. My bad.
When I get back, I'll have a word or two. He's really pissed.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, Milton.
Thought there might be something to say to him about, Mr. Cox.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I have made inquiries about the men who were tracking you, Miss Howcroft.
I did not expect a mortal to have this sort of courage. Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time. Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you.
Well, ain't that kinky?
Proposition in mind.
Ooh, her blood is perfect. Look at how perfect her blood is. But she is too strong for us.
You, Mistress of the Dark.
Oh, I can use that to make serums. Interesting. I don't think Pippa has anything for me anymore.
Good evening, Nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Nurse.
That's all good. It was just a funny comment. He gets very intense when he wants to question somebody.
My sweet girl.
I'll talk to her in a second.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Doctor. How...
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
See, I didn't want to say, can I help you?
She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you...
Oh, here comes the investigation.
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
Yep.
I have to go now, sir.
Perfect. What does she want now?
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you...
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll...
Many thanks, Doctor.
Wait. What? What just happened? Whatever happened to... Wait. Whatever happened to me having to go to the pharmacy? I'm so confused. That's it. I gotta go. I gotta check out that building. Oh yeah, I want to talk to the priest real quick. That's the lady I can't talk to still. Hello, priest.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her.
What is it with me and playing games where they ask if you have friends?
Such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just...
Should I take it personally?
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton?
He's
I
a
can't
priest.
help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
I think the crosses need to be blessed.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest, and then I can go back to the people who need me.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Well, apparently he's not that exciting of a person. Oh, that's the guy with the burned face. Alright, so they said behind the hospital. Behind the hospital, down an alley, building I need to unlock in the back. I didn't realize. Okay, I think we're okay. Because that's the building I'm trying to get into.
Locked, all right.
Alley in the back. Door to unlock. Bingo. Good grief. Hey, look at that, the old morgue. Well, hopefully I can get some supplies here. How much we want to bet there's things in here? Oh, crud. I thought that was just going to unlock the door. I just wanted to unlock the door! How much loading do they have in that game, though? Because I thought you were pretty much just roaming through the entire house. Like, does it load when you walk between houses? Okay, so now that I did that... Okay. So that did unlock the front door, at least. Did you hear that? It sounded like something teleported. Oh, great. I'm downstairs. Wait.
I cannot enter.
Did you need somebody to invite you to go downstairs? Ooh, shillings. I'll take 5 shillings. I feel like guns aren't worth it then. Gotcha. Yeah, loading a save would make sense to me, since it's going to have to reload the entire house. But this is like I enter a building, I leave a building, it needs to load. I die and it needs to restart. It needs to load. Like I said, it's just the load times on this are rough. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, there's 2 of them. Well, now or never. And there's 3 of them. Heal yourself. Well, that one's stuck. Cigarette case? What am I gonna do with a cigarette case? I guess it's made out of metal. I cannot imagine what to do with the cigarette case. Man, there is codeine just floating around here. This must be early 1900s. Opium?
It's locked.
But you're a vampire. Just bust it open. You got invited into the morgue. Or, you know, the giant sword in your hand. Oh gosh, I didn't even see him. Thanks for the health. More blood samples. I guess I just had to make the medicine for the guy. But hey, it was good to come in here and get more supplies, right? I am the doctor, after all. That wasn't too bad. We're slowly learning how to play. Slowly getting engrossed in the levels. I think my biggest issue yesterday was the fact of, A, load times are definitely an issue. Public notice. Cover and each cough and sneeze with handkerchief. I feel like we need to put some of these in just normal public areas. Walk to work. What? Wait. As opposed to what back then? Carriages? I guess the carriages would be too close to each other. Do not spit. Drink from your own cup. Avoid crowds. If taken ill, go to bed and send for a doctor. To make a mask, take an ordinary cheesecloth. Cheesecloth? Fold it and make it 8 by 8. Then fold it to make 8 by 4. The cord's about 10 inches long at each corner. Apply over mouth and nose, as shown in picture. Cheesecloth? I've never heard of a cheesecloth. Is that a cloth you put over cheese? And they just have codeine sitting around aimlessly in the hospital. Oh yeah, we were going to go check out the pharmacy for those guys. You're recovering. Alright, where's your place? Oh good, their place isn't that far from the pharmacy. Perfect. Alright, so if I push down, I can just hide her? Oh, it hides that. Okay, so it doesn't really actually hide the individual.
Good evening, Miss Howard.
Although I guess I could technically hide her at this point since her blood is maxed.
I'll leave you, Miss.
I wonder if I eat the burn victim, if she gets upset and runs away. Because if your friend randomly disappeared from the hospital and ended up dead, would you really stay at the hospital after the fact? I feel like, because those two are connected, I'd have to get them together. Popular Faubourg. I probably butchered that. I apologize. Hey! New hideout. Oh, his place is a hideout. My dear mother, when you find this letter, I'll be gone. I want you to know that I don't leave because of you. I leave the world because of the crushing weight that existence puts upon me. These times are too much for me. Sometimes I feel like Baudelaire's verse have been written as an echo from my own heart. When the low, heavy sky weighs like a lid upon the spirit aching for the light, and all the wide horizon's line is hid by a black day sadder than any night. It's as beautiful as it is painful, Mother. I can't suffer it any more. I don't want you to try to convince me, and it would only delay the inevitable, for I would do it again if by chance you managed to save me once. Farewell, your son,
In
Mortimer.
this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
And if I betray his trust, then I'm not going to be able to feast on him easily. Except, not feasting on anyone. Ooh! Fertile is the belly of the beast. Vampires create their foul progeny with blood. We all know that. Some of us witness the process even. But what is really going on there? Is it the only way for a vampire to breed? Let's review what we know so far. When willing to create a progeny, a vampire will not bite, but give its blood to drink. Okay, that one I've heard before. Most of its victims die when bitten, but some of them survive and turn into leeches themselves. I think that's Supernatural that's what they do too. Like you bit and then you have to drink the blood. Most of the victims die when bitten, but some of them survive and turn into leeches themselves. This only happens when they have assimilated the vampire blood one way or another. It is not the predator's bite, but its blood that infects the victim, who will turn if he or she survives the suffering of the metamorphosis. It also seems that a vampire can breed by having intercourse. What? I have never heard of that one. The vampire mates to produce a child. I guess Twilight technically did that. Sexual intercourse between vampire and human rarely produce any birth, but some of them tried anyway. A vampire gestation is only a few weeks short, and the pain is almost unbearable for the mother. If she is mortal, she will not survive the birth. The vampire comes out of her womb by tearing apart her entrails. Oh, that's a wonderful picture. If the mother is a blood drinker, it will probably survive and regenerate. The newborn vampire will quickly grow and turn into an adult vampire in only a few months. Why does he have those documents?
It's locked, all right.
Okay, superhuman strength. Superhuman strength! We're not going to give the letter to his mother. That's crazy. Alright. How far away are we from the other one? Alright, so that should be the easier way to do this. I really want to sleep, but I'm afraid of missions quitting out on me. Okay, we're in a healthy district. We're in a healthy district. So as long as I stay under the radar, should be fine. I would think. I don't see anybody nearby. This should be fine. That's not good. I started the book. I forgot about that. I was thinking about that after the fact. I'm a Team Jacob person. Screw Edward. Just like Bella did. I'm more like a Team Neither because Bella sucks. That's not good. Level 16 is guarding the pharmacy. What was that thing? Is that a shadow creature with him? Go away. He doesn't need backup. He's already a level 16. Shadow creatures. Are you kidding me? Come on. Keep healing. Yeah, didn't like that, did ya? Jeez, he railed on me. Die! Holy smokes! Ordered by the doctor. Lacrisma, pavirus, opium, sodium hydrochlorite, or hypochlorite, potassium permagranate.
Is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
All that just to find out he's doing opium on the side? Really? Wow. I know that's the easiest way to get back. Oh, look, the dock's over there. Okay. Kind of need blood, though. Maybe I can find some rats. My, best friend's, at the time, fiance was a big Twilight fan, so I was reading the books to have something to talk with her about. And I just got bored after the fourth one, because I'm like, why are we still fighting over the two of them, Bella? Get over it. Although Breaking Dawn Part 1 is like the best movie, because she dies.
Get him!
Sorry, buddy. I need your blood.
Die, vermin!
Okay, now we're back at full blood. I feel pretty good now. Yeah, well, you know, when somebody wants to create something with romance, what you gonna do? Look, she just knew how popular Anne Rice was at the time and had to try and make her own thing. So help me if I get interviewed. Or meet a, what was it, Lestrade? No, Lestrade is Sherlock Holmes. I think it's Lestat. Interview with the vampire. Alright, Dr. Strickland, you gotta talk to me. Because why are we doing opium? Oh yeah, I gotta talk to them too. Wait, are they on the... Oh, they're on the second floor. What am I doing? Or they're on the first floor. What am I doing? Now, I really like Dracula. I had to get used to the formatting at first, but I really liked it once I got over the formatting. Because, like, you know, the movies give you no inclination. I haven't actually seen the Dracula movies. I've just seen bits and pieces of it. But, like, the movie gives you no inclination that the book was written as a diary format. So I had to get used to it, that format. But once I did, it's like, wow, this is actually really well done for... I can understand why Bram Stoker set the bar for vampire fiction. Especially given the era that he wrote it.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Which is why I feel like a lot of these names are sort of nods to... Since his name's Jonathan, I think we've met a Mr. Harker.
I can assure you that nobody read it but me.
Thank you. This is for you, then.
The sister's name, I think, was Mary.
And for your silence.
I think you should talk to your mother. It would be good for both of you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I'll think about it.
Is that the Dracula Unleashed?
Let me be.
Or am I mixing that up with the another actor? Ooh, 100 shillings?
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you.
I haven't seen the Gary Oldman one, which I hear is a classic, even if it does have Keanu Reeves.
It's unbearable, and I don't ask.
But then again, it's Gary Oldman. Most of the things he does are classic.
Don't you see how lucky you are? You're rich, you're in good health, and you have a loving mother. You're simply drowning in self-pity.
Leave me alone then, Doctor, and let me drown myself.
Oh dear, oh dear. I think I just pushed him over the edge.
I have to go now, sir.
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
You're right. Your son's death was not fatal. And unlike many on their own, he is lucky to have you by his side.
I can't give up on him. I just can't. I have conceded many times in my life, but giving up on my son is something I am incapable of.
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive soul. He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
I don't know if I want to talk to her about the suicide note.
Good evening, Mr. God.
I'm okay.
Your mother won't let you down, Mortimer. Don't you share her hope for a better future?
No. I don't.
Won't you even try?
Do you want me to promise you I'll get better? Do you want me to tell her the same thing? I could, but it would not change anything.
I almost feel like I should eat him to put him out of his misery. Put that 1,000 XP to good use.
I have to go.
Don't waste your time with me.
Alright, where's Dr. Strickland?
Dr. Reed, may I...
Well, Dr. Swansea certainly has confidence in your abilities. Are you in charge of the nursing staff?
Not in an official capacity, but the Pembroke doesn't always work above board, so to speak.
What about medical protocols?
Dr. Reed, we don't have the money and resources here at the Pembroke like they do in the West End. We
I can't tell what accent hers is supposed to be.
How is the duty roster organized?
Everybody works until they can't. If there's time, they'll eat a meal and shed a silent tear.
For how long have you been working here, Nurse Crane?
I first volunteered at the Pembroke in 1911, a few months after Dr. Swansea was appointed.
And before you arrived here?
If you must know, this was my first job.
What can you tell me?
This hospital was founded to...
Oh, I talked with her before.
I'll see you later.
Where on earth is Dr. Strickland? Wow, his XP can go even... Oh, he's level 6, no wonder. Found you. Finally. Where have you been hiding?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases.
What?
Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reed? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reed. That's all I'm asking.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reed. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reed. I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
Just the way that he yells.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You don't know what that means to me.
Oh, gosh. Just when he does that forceful...
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver.
Oh, take it to my medical desk. Got it. Got it. Hello, Dr. Reed. How are you? Tell me about your affair with the head nurse. What? How did you know? Everybody now knows. Man, Jonathan Reed gonna break all those laws about secrets between doctors and their patients.
I cannot enter.
Is that the one? I'll have to set up the room for VR. Maybe I'll do that next. I mean, I know I've played the other ones, but I've really been I've been really wanting to do another VR game. It's been a while. Wait, so what am I supposed to do with this? Formulate the medication. Bring 1 unit of sodium hydrochloride, 1 potassium. What am I missing? Okay, I'm curious. Cigarette case. Yep, aluminum. Or do you want me to call it aluminium? Oh, actually, it does say have an I in it. I apologize. I should be reading it as aluminium. Clearly they are keeping... Still not from Britain? Well, I'll be. They're from France. So it's aluminium. And perfume bottle gives us more powder. Cool. What medicine does he want me to make? I don't understand. Sodium hypochlorite. Okay, do I not have the potassium pomegranate? No, I have the potassium pomegranate. Plus, those are all for sick citizens during a dialogue. Oh! Since you're on, I found out the reason. Remember how the clock rang during White Day? The clock ringing is what activated her, the headless ghost. Because that meant that I'd stayed in the school too long. So it's my own fault. I activated her.
I want to know about these secrets.
I know I may sound presumptuous,
Self-confident,
but you never doubt yourself.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Okay, what do I need to make?
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
But in circumstances,
I'm quite busy,
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Thank you for your...
I am busy, Doctor. Tell me why you are so busy! Oh, the back door that we were looking for the other day. Take those. Alright, need common handle parts. Tiny common handle parts. Definitely want to upgrade that steak. I am so lost. Okay, let me look this up because this is bugging me. Missing ingredients. Oh, look, the first thing I type, missing ingredients vampire, is the first thing that comes up. It says just go to your office and make it. I thought I have everything. Sodium hypochlorite solution, check. Sodium hypochlorite, wait, medical desk? Oh gosh, I'm at the wrong one!
Dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
I'm gonna give it to Strickland next time we play through, since I'll have to play through it twice to get the killing people ending. Or, you know, ruining the London. The non-canon ending. Since apparently you said vampires don't exist in your world. Or if they do, they're hiding very well.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive? Or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo for my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Yep.
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Did you know Dr. Ackroyd never reported your experimental research, despite the fact...
Meanwhile, the boss hears this conversation.
I didn't suspect he knew about my work. I must confess I am surprised.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Okay, he must be near my office. Oh yeah, they're all in the same spot. Look at that.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
M. Goswick's medical file. Hey! That's the guy we've been helping. Mortimer Goswick. Patient shows many signs of extreme fatigue and major sores on the throat, mouth, and tongue. No sign of flu. Refuses to speak. Needs rest and healing of throat mucous membrane before any decisions are made.
It's locked. At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula.
Yay! I think I've done all side quests. Thank you for the 5 shillings. Oh, come on, they're doctors. They should have more than 5 shillings. If they were teachers like me, they shouldn't have more than 5 shillings. But they're doctors. I guess they're doctors during a flu epidemic, though. Alright, I'm curious. Can I... Okay, so I can look at things and see what do I still need. Which, in that case, I need 6 common handle parts. The reason I ask, of course, is I want to kind of keep leveling things up. But I might level that up first, which needs just 3. So let's see if the Let's go see if the gunsmith outside has tiny handle parts.
The giant morgue disguised as a hospital. What's a pain but no?
I gotta talk to Mr. Goswick again, too. Just move the chair out of the way, Jonathan!
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable...
Okay, tiny handles. Oh, the worst part is he only has one. He only has one of those. Oh gosh. I mean, I could buy those things. I know there's tiny, but it's only one. Ugh. No, not the bullets. We'll take those for now. Alright, let's talk to him again. Then we can finally continue the story! Yay!
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reed, but you...
Your medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu. What do you think of that, Mortimer?
Does it make me happy? Not in the slightest.
You aren't
If
sick!
it were up to me, I would have left
How
this
does that
place
make you
long
feel?
ago. I know I don't belong here.
And why do you think you don't belong here?
I know the staff have more important things to do than look after me. There's plenty of patients here who need their attention.
I have to go.
Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh.
I've read your son's medical report, Beatrice. It's not the flu or anything life-threatening. What has you so worried?
He was at death's door when he was brought here. I just want him to be better as soon as possible.
He's not out of the woods yet, you know.
Take care of him then, Dr. Reed.
What'd they do? I guess they assumed I wouldn't have talked to this guy for so long. There's no point in talking to her about the suicide note. They're both already maxed out anyways. So deliciously maxed out. Just a bite? That's all I want. Just one little nibble.
Daily routine.
All that sweet XP. Just sitting there, wasting. Look at that. Just sitting there. Wow, I took care of everything with both of them. I wonder why he's lower. I've taken care of a lot of things already. Sweet. Story time.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Is that your friend Horatio?
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. the world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'll call you Delicious.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the soul, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Oh, is that the person that I've been meaning to talk to? I'm going to just steal this off your desk. Dear Dr. Swansea, I must inform you of my deepest reservations concerning the Dr. Thoreau Strickland and Harvey Vidic case. Mr. Vidic has been hospitalized after a severe work injury. He may permanently lose the use of his arm, if not treated adequately. Dr. Strickland claims that a surgical procedure may save the man's arm completely. I say it may also sever, its functions for good, if complications arise. Our young colleague is an audacious and daring surgeon who might prove a great professional in a few years, but for now lacks the skill to perform such a risky procedure. Need I remind you of the mistakes he made in the past? Since Dr. Strickland refuses to listen to me, I strongly advise you to forbid him to perform such a hazardous experiment. So he did report him then. Would you look at that? Shiny object syndrome. Oh, that's the guy out in the morgue. Dear Dr. Swansea, I will be glad to manage the temporary morgue as soon as it's opened. As I have already told you, I was a doctor during the war, and I would be glad to serve my country again. I know it is not the same being a physician for the dead as it is for the living, but I believe it is important to welcome and take good care of our departed too. Rest assured, I will do my best to fully perform this new duty to the best of my ability. Concerning the question of my qualifications, I'm sorry I can't give you anything more valuable than my parole. I swear to you that my regiment made me a doctor during the war, and that I saved many lives. If my word is not enough, you can contact the military administration to verify my experience and skills. They will confirm that even if I never followed any medical studies, the war taught me what a doctor really needs to know. Interesting. So he's not a doctor. Well, I think we have some interesting conversations to bring up with him then. Oh, it's the person I've been trying to talk to outside. Of course it is.
Good evening, Doctor. And good evening to you, Doctor. Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
Well, you know, he kind of butts into conversations.
Technique is the only way to save Mr. Phillips.
That was awkward.
I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Have you heard any talk of blackmail going on in the hospital?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss Jones.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good evening, Mr.
Good evening.
Have you heard talk of any blackmail here at the hospital?
No, nothing.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, he walked through our conversation. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
I'm quite busy right now.
Oh yeah, we're real busy. Sitting there.
Have you heard about
blackmail?
Thank you for your time.
Real busy. Sitting there. Minding his own business. I'm sorry, I'm busy.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here.
Wait, is that the vamp from earlier?
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the benefactor?
You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp. The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy
Ooh! That sounds a little
the
romance.
Is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions.
You must have countless questions, but a rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Oh no.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
Fine,
I'm
fine.
a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Oh-ho!
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your
That's
discretion.
a weird comma.
But I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
My obligé. Sounds romantic. Alright, so since I left you for a little, I'm curious.
Good evening, Doctor.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reluctant...
Okay, so he doesn't restock that easily. Wait, do I have any junk?
Good evening, Doctor.
I'd like...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Oh, glass vials. I'm like, what do I have so many of? Clove essence? Really? Anesthetic properties?
Perhaps I should have considered the offer.
Oh, I bet that's her. Hey, look, her door's open now.
Bred with no respect.
Oh, she's a friendly one. Well then.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Dr. Swansea is quite busy, and I need you to help me get acclimated. I have many questions.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here. You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call.
Whoa!
Competent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigan's, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. Slutty souls.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones.
Yeah, I already know that. That's Pippa and the gunsmith.
See you on the next round. Miss Jones, greet me.
Again? Waking a poor old woman in her...
Now,
Well,
if you could just tell me why you were admitted.
it's terrible, Doctor. What with a pain in my chest, coughing up blood, and I get awfully tired. Wouldn't be so bad if I hadn't lost my house and all.
I see.
No one comes to visit you. Not even my own flesh and blood.
Have you noticed any suspicious comings or goings?
It would be a great deal easier to make a list of things unsuspicious in this house of charlatans.
Well, she is so pleasant.
Everyone here is very capable. I have not seen any instances of unprofessionalism.
Thieves and murderers, the lot. People have gone missing here, you know. Poof, without a trace.
Yeah, like you're going to be if I had my way.
Come now, Miss Jones. Surely it's not that bad.
Have you no eyes? This hospital accepts all manner of souls, regardless of origin. The proper sick cannot heal. We're kept sickened by the refugees.
I'll come and visit you. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Wait, where is she?
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
Oh boy.
Searching for him.
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats.
Ooh, rats.
Can't stand them since the war, sir.
They're delicious.
Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do.
Musophobia? I didn't even know that was a thing.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
Sleep, you say? But you're healthy.
What can you tell me?
I'm Oswald's best friend.
I have all the information.
Thank you, Doctor.
Really? This isn't an investigation? How is this not an investigation? Wait, unless it's not an investigation for this region. Bingo. Oh no, that was the other guy. We need to talk, sir.
Dr. Reed. Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed.
Well, somebody's... I was going to say, that's starting to go a little elitist there.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
Do you need medical attention?
I'm feeling all right.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Little elitist there. I just stole some opium. Oh, jeez. Okay, where are these sewers that they need me to go to? I've had a better playthrough today, I have to admit. Aside from the beginning with the loading screen, again, since I kept dying. But I'm starting to really get into this.
Have you found us?
Not yet, sir.
All right.
Where was your...
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital.
I have all the information.
Thank you, Doc.
Hello. Oh, the eavesdrop technique again.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I ought to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Well, well. That explains why I can't manipulate her. Well, that doesn't sound good.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
As I lose to the things that are actually at my level. Back off of him. Oh, that explains claustrophobia. Are you Oswald?
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay.
Bingo.
I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Or I just eat you now. Except you are not worth it. Oh, he has a headache. I don't think I have medicine for a headache. Wow, that was easy. Good thing I talked to Newton. I think that's the way back. I should really increase my bite capacity and whatnot.
This is despicable.
You didn't even need the blood. I just saw something I could grab. My bad. Is this our first boss fight? What is that thing?
What sort of creature is this?
I'm sorry, he said it more eloquently. What sort of creature is this? I have an idea. That did a lot more. He didn't like that. I think he just tried to stun me. back up! Thank you, I needed the blood. Finish him! Yes! What is that thing? Graphically, it doesn't look that impressive, but what is it? Don't tell me we got werewolves in London. And now I've got that song in my head.
Here's what's left of him.
If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothy to get help. No tricks, no charge, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petruski's house and present this coupon. And I don't know what language that's in. French? Yeah, it might be... No. It might be French. I think C is if in French.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to?
What is she?
Must find her.
What is she up to? Well, we're almost out of blood, but at least we could heal ourselves. Besides... Nope, not them. Where are the rats?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can. We need the blood.
This is despicable.
And rats are delicious. The Ban of the Dragon. Concerning the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, I would advise our members to be very wary about these so-called scholars. Yes, indeed, most of them are always affable and respectful whenever they approach us, but it would be quite unwise for a discreet circle like the Ascalon Club to foolishly speak about our goals, members, and our traditions. I would also remind our fellow members that the Brotherhood itself is ancient enough to have some mysterious traditions. One of them, according to some informants, could be the ritual of the so-called Ban of the Dragon. It seems that in certain conditions, when the Brothers of St. Paul find a violent or bloodthirsty immortal, they call upon him this band. What is it exactly? I don't know. Does it really exist? I don't know for sure either. What I've established as facts, it is that whenever a hostile or vindictive vampire has threatened London, it's disappeared without a trace after the Brotherhood pronounced a ban upon him. The loyal Fergal Bancha himself has never been foolish enough to openly provoke a Brotherhood. This is a lesson we must all remember. Never be considered a dragon by the Brotherhood. Figured Swansea is very suspicious, too. He seems too relaxed when it comes to vamps. Oh, he leveled me. Okay, we're still here. I guess we're going to Whitechapel next. Which is kind of funny because we were already at Whitechapel earlier, because that's where I got the intel for the crazy lady. Uh-oh.
This is no place for a gentleman.
What about a scholar? Wait, where am I now? I'm all the way down there? What am I doing all the way down here?
Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
What did I do? Oh, this was such a peaceful district. Okay, we're back at the Pembroke. I think we're going to go ahead and sleep in our office and call it a day, and tomorrow we'll go to Whitechapel. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yes. I do want to spend Friday to finish the Heavy Rain endings. See if we can get all the endings. And the sooner we finish that, the sooner we can come back to this. Oh crap, I think I just went to the morgue. I did. So yeah, it definitely grew on me the second day. I think it was just a lot of dialogue the first day, plus all the loading times do make it draw out a little bit more than it should. Well, dang it. Fortunately, I was looking, and we have, like, all the endings for Shelby done. It's just a few of the ones for Madison. And the one that's going to take for a while is Ethan, because Ethan has a lot of endings based on whether or not you stuck it out with Madison or not, or saving Sean or not. Madison and Norman are more so the, are they alive or not? Did they rescue Sean or not? And then were they there to do it or not? Should be a good time though tomorrow. Or Friday. Tomorrow we're going to come back to this. And tomorrow also returns of the Late Late Show doing Batman Arkham City. Enjoying the summer of remasters. See if there's anything worth making. Do I have... I didn't think I had anything for headaches. Yeah, and I don't have the recipe yet. Okay, so red is blood. Okay, red is blood and green is health. Okay. I was trying to figure that out while we were in combat, which didn't help. So down is blood, up is... Okay, got it. We're good now. I don't think we have any side quests left open, so we should be good to sleep. Yep, and I don't have any more tiny common handle parts. Ugh. Alright, let's see what upgrades we can get and call it a day. What do the ultimates unlock? Oh, I gotta get to level 10. Alright, so let's increase some of the biting now. Should have enough for another one of those. Do we want to increase blood capacity? Ooh, increase your blood absorption while using bite in combat. What was the difference between that and what I did? Damage? Oh, increase my health while biting. Okay. Oh, so those are actually also useful. Would I rather have the more, or rather have more to bite from? Might actually also want health. You know what? Let's reset. Yeah. Okay, no. Okay, reset. Oh, that reset everything. I didn't realize that. Okay, so we definitely want that back. My bad. Oh, I gotta level up that first, right? That was an accident. I was trying to cancel, but I didn't want to, like, actually sleep, because, like I said, I don't want time to go by. Claw has definitely been useful. Then did health. And stamina. And then let's go ahead and do one of each of those. And then instead of doing the 600, I'm gonna level up the, level up these guys instead. Okay, so now I can put the shield back on. Stealth we definitely wanted. I do like I can respec whenever, because if there's a mission that I need to be more stealthy with, then I can go the stealth route and focus on, like, stamina, since the stealth is based on how much my stamina stays on. Can I actually increase your damage to level 2? No. Okay. What can I do with that one? Let's get more health. More health is good. Alright, that works a lot better. And now the biting should be more efficient. Awesome. We have a plan. Of course, we won't see how well this plan works until tomorrow, as usual. What the? Who had been enjoying this? What? I didn't eat anybody, at least. But what? All I did was sleep and somebody died of meningitis. At least the hospital's still secure, but the stability of the other places is going down. I'm gonna have to check out the docks. That was so weird. And I can't figure out, like, I never met the person, so I can't figure out, like, where they are. I guess I won't know unless I meet them? I guess we'll find out next time. But that was just weird and random. I think it doesn't affect my ending, or I don't think it affects my trophy, because I think the trophy is just me not eating people. I hope. I hope. But I'll look at it. Thanks for watching, and tomorrow we'll continue our adventures, and hopefully nobody else dies just because I'm taking a nap. Please don't die while I take a nap and come back to this tomorrow.